Hello crochet friends, welcome back. Working on our towel holder here and we're doing great. So we finished last time with row 15 of single crochet. Now today we're going to go around our project with single crochets. So it is a little uneven looking, isn't it? It's all a little jumbly. And this is where we just space out the best we can to make nice even stitches. So you're going to look for a spot. I have one here and I'm going to enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through two. I'm doing single crochets all the way around. Then I'm going to go, this actually looks a little like a stitch here, possibly. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to give it a single crochet, and then I'm going to go into this next spot and I'm going to stop after I do a few of these. I like to stop, I like to look back, see what I've got, see how far away I am on my stitches. That one doesn't look very good, does it? Let's try over here. Because if you get some that are too long and some that are too short, then it just doesn't look. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think they look pretty much the same. So I'm going to keep going around in this fashion, single crocheting, just looking for spots as I go along. And then we're going to do that all the way around our work. This one spot here I keep trying to go in. I feel like it's a stitch, but it's not. It's just a nice space for a single crochet. Oh dear. Oh, it's going well though. I think there's a lot of good little spots. How are you doing on yours? Are you okay? Keep an eye on it. Just look at it every once in a while. See, that looks a little bunchy to me. Did you see how it was pulled? I feel like I went too far. So I'm going to back up here. I'm in here. Maybe we try. Maybe we can do something right here. This might, yeah, I don't like that because it makes it look like it has a hole. So see what I mean? You just kind of have to look at it, try again, okay? So I might have to go over here. It could have been that I made a half double crochet that was lengthier than normal, or who knows, you know? So it's all good. We just keep going along until we reach that single, the circle down there. Once we get to our circle, we're going to work around that also, but that's going to be nice and easy because we have stitches to work. Right, it's the sides that are tricky, and you'll notice this on most projects. A lot of times you'll do single crochets down the sides of your projects, just in order to make it smooth to do a nice edge on projects, because it's so much easier to work in a stitch, right? It's a lot easier. Okay, we're kind of getting to this circle here. Let's see if we can fit another one in here somewhere, just to not have such a jump. See what you can do there on yours, and I'm looking on mine. Well, I might have to go right here. It's kind of not a stitch, still kind of a space. Okay, now we have single crochets. Well, they were half double crochets, but we are going to single crochet each of these half double crochets all the way around. And that will make your ring part a little bit stronger too, when you're taking a towel in and out all the time. Now I'm going around this whole thing once. You could go more than once. Nothing says you have to do only once. And, you know, do what you'd like. You could go a few times if you wanted. If you wanted this to be really big and beautiful, like it would look really pretty. I think it would if you just kept going around. So if you'd like to do that, feel free, you know, no worries. So we're going to keep going around with these single crochets, and then we're going to start working up our other side, and the other side's going to be tricky again. This is smooth sailing right here, isn't it? It's Beautiful. Yeah, I really like how it's working up the ring part. It looks nice. Hope you like the colors that you have chosen. I like this blue. I think it's pretty. It's very calming blue. I do not know the name of it. It's just from an old stash. And, you know, you have to use those up. I thought this is a great project to use it up on. So now I have one here. Thinking about going here because I think that's gonna make it look like a big hole. Let's see if I can get in here and see how it looks. Yes, that looks good. It closed it up nicely. I like that. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep going along just like we were doing before, looking for spaces. You can see I'm looking. I'm trying to find a good spot. We're gonna look for spaces for stitches. Okay, so just keep going along until you get to that top corner there. All right, so we'll meet up there. Here we go. Okay, I am at the top. Now we're going to go across here and meet up where we began at the very beginning. I'm going to put another stitch here in this corner just so I can get around the corner smoothly. Okay, so you don't want it to pull too much. Yeah, that looks okay. So I put 2 there. I'm gonna go across now. How did you do finding all your stitches? You do okay? I hope so. All right, we're going along. Well, this was our last one right here. Okay, we're going to give that another single crochet, and then we're going to go into that very first stitch right there, and we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to yarn over and pull through, and we're going to pull through again for a slip stitch. You can pull your yarn up. Okay, beautiful. How is it? Sometimes you need to give it a little tug, get it used to its outer shell there. I think that's the best way to explain it, because, you know, it kind of pulls everything, and you just kind of get it used to itself there. Okay, I'm going to grab my scissors. I'm going to snip off this yarn here, and I'm going to pull this through. We have some tails to tuck in and knot off, okay? We need to do those. But I just wanted to talk to you about your button. So our button, we want to place it so that it is on the single crochet part, okay? So grab your button. Okay, so everybody have their buttons? So we want to place this on the single crochet part, but we know that this is going around a handle, right? And this is the front of our project, and you can tell because that was our original tail on our work. So this is the back, and this is the front. So we need to place our button in these last rounds of the single crochet, okay? So this is something you're probably going to want to take it to your handle and measure, because if you place it here, and you can sew it on with thread or embroidery floss, whatever works for you. If your buttonholes are large enough, you can sew it on with your yarn, and then it'll match. So we're going to sew it on the inside of our work between these single crochet rows here, and then it will attach when it does come through. You can attach it right here in any of these. See how these half double crochets have plenty of room. So it's going to look like this. Sorry, I'm going to I'm going to sew mine on also, but it will be coming through that half double crochet stitch, and you're going to have this hole opening for your handle. But what I'm trying to say is that if you want to measure it, you don't have to sew it on right this second. If you want to go measure it on your handle and find your right spot for that, okay? And then just sew on your button onto the single crochet part on the inside, just like that. Okay, and that's it. That is your towel holder. I think these would make great gifts if you're trying to jump on Christmas. This would be great with a beautiful towel with it. That's a good idea. I like this as something different other than when you crochet the tops of a towel. I think that's pretty and I like that a lot, but the towel gets yucky and then you have to throw it out and you kind of feel like, or it goes in the rag bag to clean the house with. And then you kind of feel like, well, it's got this pretty crochet on it and now I have to get rid of it. So I like this because I can keep this and rewash it and make it look lovely. And then I can change out my towel. So it's a thought. I mean, I hope you like this project. And so that is your towel holder. Give us a like and subscribe if you are new here with us so that you can see other videos as they come out. I enjoy being on this journey with you, and I will see you next time. Thank you and have a joyful day.